Have you ever looked at your own life, the parts you don't post online, and wondered if you've actually disqualified yourself from God's plan? Most of us carry this quiet, internal weight. We think that to be used by God, we need a pristine spiritual resume. We imagine that God's inner circle is reserved for the polished, the perfect, and those with respectable family trees. We look at our mistakes, our family's messy history, or that one habit we just can't seem to shake, and we think God could use someone else, but surely not me. I'm the outlier. I'm the mistake. But there's a reason the New Testament begins exactly where it does. Before the miracles, before the Sermon on the Mount, and before the cross, there is a list of names, a genealogy. And if you look closely, it's not a list of saints. It's a census of brokenness. In the ancient world, genealogies were meant to prove your worth. You'd hide the scandals and highlight the heroes. But when Matthew writes the lineage of Jesus, he does something shocking. He airs the dirty laundry of the Messiah's family. He mentions Tamar, who was caught in a web of betrayal. He mentions Rahab, a woman whose reputation in Jericho was defined by her sin. He mentions Ruth, an outsider from a cursed nation, and Bathsheba, whose name is forever linked to David's greatest failure. Why are they there? Because God wanted us to know from page 1 that His grace doesn't just tolerate our past, it weaves our past into His masterpiece. He didn't choose these people despite their mess. He chose them to show that no one is beyond His reach. If you feel like your past is too loud or too scandalous for a holy God, look at the first chapter of Matthew. Those names are there to tell you you aren't the first person to come to God with a broken story. I want to stop for a second because I know someone watching this feels like the black sheep of their family, or maybe the black sheep of their church. If that's you, I want you to do something brave. Just type "I belong" in the comments. Not because you've perfected your life, but because you're claiming your spot in the family tree God is building. Let's fill the comments with that reminder for anyone who feels invisible today. There's a specific kind of pain in feeling like an outsider. Maybe it's because of your background, your upbringing, or the labels society has placed on you. In Jesus' time, women and Gentiles were almost never included in these official records. They were invisible, yet Matthew goes out of his way to name them. This isn't just academic history, it's a revolutionary statement. It means that in God's kingdom, there is no them, there is only us. God's grace doesn't erase your story, it redeems it. You might feel like a Gentile in a room full of saints, someone who doesn't quite belong or know the right words to say. But the genealogy of Jesus proves that God's family is built on inclusion through grace, not exclusion through merit. If you turn to Him, you aren't just a guest, you are an heir. We often wait until we are better to pursue our purpose. We tell ourselves, once I get my life together, then I'll serve. Once I stop falling into this sin, then I'll be useful. But look at the kings in this list. Some were good, many were failures, and some were outright villains. Yet through all of them, the line of the Savior moved forward. This teaches us a profound truth. God does not need your perfection, He wants your willingness. Your brokenness is often the very place where God's glory shines the brightest. A cracked vessel lets the light out in ways a polished one never could. What you see as a mess in your life right now might actually be the raw material God is using to build something extraordinary. Your story isn't a detour, it's the path. So, here is the truth to take with you today. You are not defined by your family history. You are not defined by your worst mistake, and you are certainly not defined by the labels people have put on you. You are defined by the one who saw the mess of Matthew chapter 1 and said, "This is exactly where I want to be born." If God could take a ratchet family tree and use it to bring the Savior into the world, imagine what He can do with your life if you just give Him the pieces. Your story isn't wasted. It's being written by the author of grace. But I want to challenge you to take a step of faith right now. Sit with this question for a moment. If you truly, deeply believed that your past,
every mistake and every scar could no longer disqualify you, what is the one thing you would start doing for God today? What's that dream or calling you've been saving until you felt holy enough? Tell me in the comments. I read as many of these as I can, and I want to pray over those callings with you. Let's speak some life into those dreams together. Take a breath. Let that peace sink in. If this resonated with you today, maybe share it with someone who feels like they've been disqualified. Let them know they belong. We'll see you in the next video.